Welcome and hello, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general finance and career mid-month forecast for July to August mid-month. Let's see what we have here. Starting off, you've got the Have Faith card and Take Time to Heal. So some of you may have had a situation happen at work that's left you a bit bruised or a little bit uneasy. There could have been something that happened at work with a colleague or something, there might be restructuring at your place of employment for some of you where it's left you feeling rather depleted. Take time and have faith that things are going to work out, okay? Everything takes time to smooth over. Time heals all wounds. Now, for others, you may have had to take time off work because of illness, or perhaps you've had a medical procedure done that is making you have to stay off work for a while. So have faith that your job will be there when you go back and things will work out in your favor. You're strategizing, and while you're there taking time off, you may even, they're telling me, as you get through this, have to do light work where you will be able to work from home, or they'll bring you back to do some sort of light work at your place of employment while you're still healing. So if you're feeling dubious or doubtful about something at work, at your place of employment, or even your own business, don't lose faith, okay? Because you've got the nothing is set in stone card here, and that means that things right now are temporary. They won't stay this way forever. So you will heal, you will get over a situation, and you will be able to find that things will work out in your favor, because these cards here look like they're pretty good. You're strategizing though. Remain positive here throughout this. Okay. Often when we take time off, we're nervous that are they going to take us back? Will I still have the same job? Will the workload not be too much for me? So things right now are kind of up in the air with you. You're thinking about your job and your career because things might not be as they seem. Okay. You might be a little bit nervous about that right now. Now, your all over energy here is the chess card. And we know that chess is a game of strategy, right? We don't just, jump in and win the game right away. So I think you're moving money around. I see you trying to make sure that there's going to be money in reserve to cover all your financial responsibilities, perhaps while you are in a position of being off or away from work. You're going to be conscientious in spending your money wisely, not going out and buying any big ticket, large ticket items right now until you know you have this security there again. This could go on for a while because, as we know, chess is a long game. It takes time. So there might be, as I say, you're taking time to heal through something, and you're taking time to work things out at work. Okay. Now, I think you're going to be making out priority lists, making sure you tick everything off, because the card here, career, says military. Some of you may be in military, but I'm reading this as finance. And we know in the military there are specific rules and regulations you have to go by. So you may be making out these to-do lists and being vigilant, checking them off, and being sure that everything's going to be okay, so that your bills are being paid and you don't feel the stress of that. You may be also thinking about, while you have some time off, if some of you are off work, or maybe you've been just thinking about wanting to do a side gig and open your own business, something that could be what you do now related but won't cause a conflict with your job you're at, or maybe even something I see for others that's brand new, and hoping that it's going to fly so that you maybe eventually have that to fall back on. You're thinking things through very carefully, that's for sure right now. So this is going to be a period here, a month here, that is going to be thinking about your job, security of your job, if this is a job you want to stay at, or you want to move on, you want to end something. Now, coming in, you've got the Fool, you've got the Lovers, and you've got the Death card. So we know that there's something here that will require change. Perhaps the Death card is a card that says you're going to leave where you are. You're hungry. Okay, this card came up too, the Hunger card with the wolf. You seem to be feeling as though you're howling at the moon constantly and getting nowhere. This could be, they're telling me you feel as though you're at a dead end here. And I don't mean to make this sound really negative, because we're going to clarify these as well. But there, you need to have faith, okay? Don't worry, this too will pass. All right, with the nothing is written in stone. Remain vigilant and hungry. That means keeping your mind open, being open-minded to change, and moving forward and strategizing your next move so that you know you've got job security, you know you've got money coming in. I see some of you maybe even putting out resumes on the QT while you're still presently employed, or if you've taken the time off because you have to, or maybe, you're taking time to heal here through a procedure. You may be thinking, this is my time now. While I'm not at work, I can be looking for other employment. Okay, so this will be a leap of faith for you. And you need to, as I say, cross your T's and dot your I's here. Don't go jumping into anything too quickly until you know it's 100% what you want. Are you getting the benefits that you want? Are you working the hours you're going to want? Are you going to be paid and rewarded for what you do and right? Some of you I see will be adding things or tweaking or revising your resumes for potential interviews. You could be speaking with someone else as well here, where you're going to want to partner up with somebody, or somebody's going to step up and say, maybe you're working with a job recruiter, but for some of you, but I do think that you are going to be making a lot of choices, but you've come to the conclusion, Taurus, that it has to be on an emotional level for you, a heart chakra level for you. You're going to pick something here that makes you feel happy, secure, and something that you truly will like to do, not just doing that job that pays the bills, something that you go to work, you have to go to work, you're not excited about, you're not passionate about, but it pays the bills. You're going to be now able to step up and do something that you want to do, and you're going to think long and hard about that. That's why you're strategizing here. That's why you're taking time here, and you're hungry. You're hungry to feel that passion again. So this is beautiful. And the death card, we all know that means endings and new beginnings. So you could be coming to a conclusion here, and you want a definitive answer when it comes to job security. And I think you're going to be moving forward. This is like spiritual transformation for you. You are now in the position, because I'm seeing that you have been thinking long and hard about this, strategizing, assessing, reassessing, and thinking about what it is you want to do in your career. For some of you, you may be opening your own business or doing something on the side, okay? And I don't mean you're taking on two jobs, but I mean, it's like having two jobs, but one will pay you better rewards, which will be your own, okay? And it'll take time, though. You need to have faith that it's going to fly. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith, as long as you've done all the preparations and you know exactly what you're going to do, and you're setting it up, whether it's making a website to do something online, whether it's to go rent space for, a retail space for your business, and maybe even thinking about going in with someone else. If someone else has space, that you can go in and take a portion of that square footage and use for yourself, perhaps. Or maybe if you're into holistic healing, you're going to go into a clinic or a salon or something like that, where they may have a room. They can say, yeah, you can set up your Reiki bed, or whatever the case is. That's just a theoretical example, okay? So you could be doing that and partnering up with somebody where you may be in the same building together, or someone who wants to go in with you. If you feel what you're doing, you need to have faith. If you feel what you're doing would work best with having an employee or a partner, okay, to run this for you in when you're not there, by all means, you could be doing that now, because you might be taking time off to get over something. So let's clarify these and see what we have here for you with this reading. So, things are looking good, but I think a lot of you are thinking about wanting to leave where you are now. And you're planning that. You're planning that move. So many people, are doing this now. They're wanting to be their own boss. They're wanting to know that they have that job security, and they're only responsible for themselves. They don't have to worry about their position becoming redundant, or the business they're at, or their job that they're at is going through restructuring, and you worry about your position there. So continue to have faith. Let's see what we have here for our leap of faith. You've got the Four of Swords. So again, when we talk about strategizing, we talk about slow movement, thinking, processing what it is we want. This is the card that says, taking time out. It's also the card of healing. The Four of Swords says, don't jump into anything too quickly here. Be ready. Don't go back to work too soon if you feel that you're not going to be capable of doing it. And, you know, and making sure that you have your medical form signed by your doctor, as an example, so that they know at work that they have to accommodate you. But this is a time out here. You may have been having to take some time off here again, rest up. And while you're there, you can be thinking about your next move. So healing, getting over something, taking a time out, calling a truce, removing that stress. Coming in with the Lovers and collaboration, you've got the Knight of Cups. So again, there could be someone coming in here that has something to offer. Okay, to the table of employment here. And it could be the Knight of Cups, water sign, perhaps Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, maybe, or someone with water in their sign, but somebody who's mutable, somebody who's flexible, somebody who's willing to come along for the ride and be there to support you. So this could be somebody coming in here that is going to allow you the freedom to perhaps take some time off and work for you or with you. Coming in with a Death card, what have we got with the Death card? We have the Five of Pentacles. So we know the fives are cards of struggle and challenges, but they also are the cards that say there are resources out there. If we open those doors and we tap into those resources, we can resolve those problems. So this is about you not going alone. I think you're going to be collaborating with somebody else. They just told me sort of on the QT. This is between you and this other person that you're discussing your changes that have to do with your job and your career with. So continue doing that. But I think you're also going to be dealing with banks. You might be dealing with lending and loaning institutions. You might be dealing with finance companies, something like that, where you've got money to fall back on. Maybe you're going to remortgage your house or something so that you have that ability to have some cash flow, or taking out something like that, or maybe a home improvement loan of some sort where you're setting a room up in your home so that you can do this side gig. They're telling me these are downloads coming in to me from my guides for some of you, but tap into those resources. Don't go this road alone. Okay, you will get over this if you open those doors of opportunity and not be too proud to ask for help. Okay, I think you're strategizing. I think you're working on that, and as long as you maintain the energy of being hungry for this new venture, for this new journey for you, you're going to see it come to pass. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your finance and career general reading for mid-month July to mid-month August. Listen, guys, I truly, truly love you and send you lots of love and blessings, and have a wonderful, prosperous month, and I'll see you soon.